Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings Air China Boeing 737 MAX 8 in a 1/200 scale model. I pre-ordered and purchased this model from Choice Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and his website address is www.choicetoysinc.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular aircraft model, allow me to share you some information about the history of Air China and how they came about, please. Air China is a Chinese-based airline that was established on July 1st, 1988, and officially began operations on the very same day as a result of the Chinese government's decision to split up the operating division of the CAAC, the Civil Aviation Administration of China, into 6 separate airline carriers in late 1987. Air China, China Eastern, China Southern, China Northern, China Southwest, and China Northwest. Air China is the national flag carrier airline as one of the major airlines of the P.R.C, the People's Republic of China, whereas the corporate headquarters of Air China is located in Tianzhu Airport Industrial Zone that's located in the Shenyang district section of Beijing, China, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Beijing Capital International Airport, which is located approximately 20 miles northeast of the city center of Beijing in the enclaves of the Chaoyang and Shenyang district sections of suburban Beijing, China. Air China also has another operating hub that's located on the grounds of Chengdu Shuangliu International Airport, which is located in Chengdu, China. Air China also has a secondary hub that's located on the grounds of Shanghai Pudong International Airport, which is located in Shanghai, China. And Air China's focus city hubs are located at Chongqing Jiangbei International Airport, located in Chongqing, China; Hangzhou International Airport, located in Hangzhou, China; Kunming International Airport, located in Kunming, China; Shanghai Hongqiao International Airport, located in Shanghai, China; and Xiamen International Airport, located in Xiamen, China. As of November 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, Air China flies to 201 destinations worldwide on 6 inhabited continents, as Air China is one of 9 airlines to own this distinction of permanently flying to all 6 inhabited continents, along with Air Canada, British Airways, Delta Airlines, Emirates, Korean Air, Qantas, Qatar Airways, and South African Airways, respectively, with the operating fleet of 399 aircraft that includes 138 Boeing 737s, and which 17 of those are the Boeing 737-700s, 109 Boeing 737-800s, and 12 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s. And in addition to the 399 aircraft that currently operates in Air China's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 158 more aircraft, which includes 54 Boeing 737-800s and 33 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s. And those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Unfortunately, at the time this video review posting, this aircraft has been grounded until further notice by way of Boeing and the United States Federal Aviation Administration. I just hope and pray that Boeing will get that issue solved so they can get this plane flying up again. It's a good aircraft, which I'm looking forward to flying it one day. And also, as of November 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, Air China currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for Air China is 9L. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box. Where you see at the top of it, you see the aircraft type. JC Wings dropped the ball on there. It's supposed to be in 737 MAX 8 instead of 8 MAX. But anyway, you see the airline's logo. I'll get into that more in detail. The Air China billboard title. The encrypted Chinese writing. I'll get into that as well. The computer generated picture of the aircraft. You see the Boeing official license product decal, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information at the lower part of the box. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the box, which I'm very impressive about, where you see the airline's logo, the Air China billboard title, the Air China encrypted writing in Chinese, the aircraft type, The specifications, as you see right there, in the width and the lift of the aircraft, as well as the warning information at the lower part of the box, and then you see the JC Wings logo. In the meantime, you can pause and read that if you like, but in the meantime, I'm gonna keep this moving. All right. Now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you see there, the aircraft type, the Air China logo, the Air China billboard title, as well as inscripted Chinese writing, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box I showed you earlier on. Alright. Now you're looking at the nice little metal model stand that actually came with the model. You see down there, you see the Air China title, the logo, the inscripted Chinese writing, the aircraft type, as well as scale model information on that model stand. And then you come right here. The purpose of that black pattern you see there on that model stand is to prevent your model from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of Air China, plus all the information off the front of the box, as well as the specification information concerning this aircraft model at the back of the box, plus the model stand that came with the model, and since this model has no gear replacements, with no further ado everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is everyone. The JC Wings Air China Boeing 737 MAX 8 in a 1/200 scale model. Alright, allow me to go into some information about how the Air China next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft came a part of their fleet, okay? Air China became the first Chinese airline in the P.R.C, the People's Republic of China, as well as the 9th overall airline carrier in the world respectively, after Malindo Air, Norwegian Air Shuttle, Fly Dubai, Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, Silkair, Westjet, and Air Canada that acquired this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as Air China took delivery of its first of 45 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s that the Chinese-based carrier had placed orders for back on December 22, 2014, and received their very first next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number B-1397 on November 3, 2017. Then made its actual debut 8 days later, as the first inaugural flight on this brand new state-of-the-art aircraft took place on November 11, 2017, when it flew from Beijing Capital International Airport in Beijing, China, to Urumqi Wupu International Airport in Urumqi, China, as Air China Flight CA-1901, as Beijing Capital, Chengdu, Shanghai Pudong, Chongqing, Hangzhou, Kunming, Shanghai Hongqiao, and Xiamen has become the primary gateway basis for this aircraft type, with the lion's share of their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 will operate mostly out of their main hub at Beijing Capital International Airport in Beijing, China. Alright, so with that said, let's get on to the delivery. This is the current livery scheme of Air China and has been the airline's signature official trademark livery scheme ever since the airline was founded on July 1st, 1988. So, with all that information out of the way about this aircraft, how it become a game-changing part of their fleet, unfortunately, this aircraft has been grounded until further notice, as well as the livery scheme. With no further ado, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, 397. See the pitot tubes, the static ports, what have you. You see the nose cone right here, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. But then you see that 737 MAX right underneath the blue cheek line there. As of November 2018, or at the time this video review posted, Air China currently operates two Boeing 737-8 variants in their fleet, the Boeing 737-800, as well as the newest addition aircraft to the Air China fleet, the next generation fuel-efficient Boeing 737 MAX 8, which happened to be this particular aircraft. But as I said earlier, unfortunately, this aircraft has been grounded until further notice. Alright, we still at the front of the aircraft here on the port side, and right above the blue cheat line and between the cockpit windows and the L1 door, you see the Star Alliance decal. And Air China joined the Star Alliance on December 12, 2007, which consists of 27 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, Thai Airways International, and United Airlines as the 5 founding members. And then you see the Chinese flag decal right there by the L1 door. This flag decal represents the country where Air China currently operates from as the national flag carrier airline for the P.R.C, the People's Republic of China. Alright, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft, and above the windows you see the Air China title and the calligraphy writing. The Chinese name of the airline, Air China, you see there, was written in calligraphy by the late former national leader Mr. Deng Xiaoping, who was born in 1904 and died in 1997. As the Air China title is also inscripted in English, you see there, that's Air China inscripted Chinese, as well as the Air China title in English. Alright, we still at the center aircraft. We're on the lower part of the aircraft here, where you see the landing bogey gears here on the port side, as well as the landing gear doors. But these nice little engines right here featuring the engine cone. These are the CFMI LEAP, Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion -1B type engines that are used on this particular Air China next generation Boeing 737-MAX8 aircraft. And then the sawtooth pattern you see on the engine cone. The purpose of the sawtooth pattern is for noise reduction and help improve fuel efficiency at the same time. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around and let you see the front of the engine and the turbofan blades to spin, which I find impressive on this particular 737 model. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port side, featuring the engine strikes here. As I mentioned, the turbofan blades do spin. Check it out. As you see there. Okay. And then you see the inboard landing lights right there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors here on the port side. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes right there, and the turbofan blade spin over here as well. Okay, and you see the inboard landing lights right here on the starboard side, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, featuring the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors here on the starboard side. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here, where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gears, the nose gear struts, as well as the nose gear door. Unfortunately, they did not put no nose gear lights inside on this particular model, but it's still all good. It is what it is. Alright, we still on the port side of the aircraft here, and where you see the wingtip device you're looking at here. These newly advanced high-tech wingtip devices are actually called the split-tip winglets. And the purpose of these wingtip devices is to maximize lift and improve aerodynamics and fuel efficiency at the same time. The newly advanced split-tip winglet is 9 feet 6 inches high, and it actually resembles that of a three-way hybrid between a blended winglet, a wingtip fence, and a rake wingtip. Okay. You also see the red navigation light right there next to that split-tip wingtip device. And then you see the Airlines logo displayed on the split-tip wingtip device you see there. Air China's logo consists of an artistic phoenix pattern. The phoenix is actually known as a beautiful and magical lucky bird, which represents an artistic transfiguration of the word VIP, as the color red is the traditional Chinese red, which implies completion, peace, and happiness, and expresses Air China's sincere passion to serve society and endlessly pursue safety, as this logo can also be seen inside a split-tip winglet. I'll show you that right there. You see it displayed on the split-tip wingtip device there, as well as on the tail fin of the aircraft. Check it out. There it is. The Air China logo is configured like in a VIP. You see that VIP. Okay, very impressive. All right, we at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and underneath the blue cheat line, you see the 737 MAX8 decal. Alright, Air China became the first Chinese airline in the P.R.C, the People's Republic of China, to operate this brand new state-of-the-art aircraft, the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8, into their fleet. And at the time of this video review posting, Air China is one of 6 Chinese carriers, along with Hainan Airlines, China Southern, Shanghai Airlines, China Eastern, and Xiamen Airlines, that currently operate this state-of-the-art aircraft in their fleets as well. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here, and we see the registration ship number right above the windows. Registration ship number B-1397. Registration ship number B-1397. This is Air China's first of 45 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 that entered the Chinese carrier's fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on August 23, 2017, and was delivered to Air China on November 3, 2017. Alright, now you're looking at the tail fin of the aircraft. As I mentioned, the Air China logo, which sends of a phoenix, which is a magical bird, and it also implies the word VIP. Okay. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the APU exhaust, and the APU stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. There's no hole there; they just painted one there. You see there. All right. Now you're looking at the Air China Boeing 737 MAX 8 from the rear view angle. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, 397. You see the 737-8 decal, the P.R.C, the static ports. You also see the nose cone here, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Alliance decal. The front boat bin door, you see the Chinese flag decal, as well as the Air China billboard title. Alright, now at the center of the aircraft here and above the window, you see the Air China billboard title, as well as Air China inscripted in Chinese there as well. Alright, now you're looking at the CFMI LEAP engine, leading edge aviation propulsion -1B type engines here on the starboard side, featuring the sawtooth patterns I mentioned earlier for fuel reduction and noise improvement at the same time. The engine cone, and you got a better visual view of the landing bogey gears here, as well as landing gear doors here on the starboard side. Alright, now you're looking at the split tip wingtip device here on the starboard side, featuring the Airlines logo, as well as the green navigation light that's displayed next to that split tip wingtip device. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear boat bin door right in there somewhere, the 737 MAX 8 decal, the registration ship number, as well as the Airlines logo displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft on this side as well. There it is, folks. Awesome. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, allow me to show you one feature, which is the rolling gears. It rolls pretty good, a little squeaky, but it's all good. It tilts. Unfortunately, on this particular 737, the only downside that the nose gear does not swivel, but other than that, it's still all good. So, with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at this aircraft model from the bird's eye view, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Chinese flag decals. You see the Star Alliance logo on both sides, the Air China billboard title, as well as Air China inscripted in Chinese on both sides, the anti-collision beacon light, the high frequency antenna, the ADF antennas in 3D. There's the satellite communications Wi-Fi antenna right there. Another antenna, then there's the emergency escape hatch doors right there. The tail, as well as the horizontal stabilizers right there, as well as right there. The dots are missing on here, okay? They used to be in there somewhere, but anyway, the purpose of these illuminator lights is to display the light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. All right. Now let's check out the wings here. Got the wing walkway, as well as the engines, flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, the registration ship number on there. And then you see the upper part of the split tip winglet featuring the Airlines logo on this side. And then we come over this way. See the wing walkway, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers. See the Air China title right there, as well as the upper part of the split tip winglet featuring the Airlines logo on this side as well. Alright, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, which is mostly gray here, where you see the nose cone, the nose gear door featuring the nose gear, the antenna, the hole where the stand goes in at, the anti-collision beacon light, another high frequency antenna there, the pressure relief valve, the tail skid bumper. No, the purpose of that tail skid bump you see there is prevent the aircraft being damaged when it takes off and lands at an angle where it takes off and lands. That's the purpose of the tail skid bumper. And then the APU housing doors right there. There. And then let's check out the gears here. See the gears right there. The engine right there in full detail underneath, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you, the registration ship number, as well as the lower part of the split tip wing on this side of the aircraft. Let's check this side out. The gears, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers. You see the Air China title right there underneath there, as well as the lower support part of the split tip wingtip device on this side of the aircraft as well. Okay, since I showed you the area bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on the stand that actually came with the model you see over there that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation, no resistance, what have you. Fitting on it pretty good so far. As you see in this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand on the port side. Now you're viewing this model in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand from the front view angle. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand on the starboard side. And now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on stand from the tail cam angle. Alright, since this particular aircraft model does not have no gear replacement doors, I'm going to go ahead and take this model stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration. The Air China next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 seats 176 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown everyone from rows 1 to 2, which will be from here to about right here. You have 8 first class seats in rows 10 to 37, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have additional 168 economy class seats, which brings the total to 176 seats. And finally, and in addition to Air China already utilizing the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 on their Beijing to Urumqi route as the airline's official inaugurated destination utilizing this aircraft, Air China has also begun utilizing this aircraft on routes from Beijing capital to destinations such as Guangzhou, China, Bangkok, Thailand, Phuket, Thailand, and Astana, Kazakhstan. Unfortunately, this aircraft has been grounded until further notice. Alright, so with that said, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it, if you can find it. Okay, so with that said, take care, God bless, stay tuned, there's more model content coming. Peace.